Hello everybody. I'm trying to make this video at the most flattering angle that I can get my arms to work, but I haven't showered today, so I don't know if any angle will be flattering. I am 10 days post-op. Sorry, I can't stop yawning. I just want to talk about a few things that I've noticed or experienced. So for anybody who didn't see my last video, there were a bunch of complications. I was in the hospital for 5 days. Normally you're out in 3 or 4. I developed a blood clot in my lung, and now I have to inject myself twice a day with blood thinners. All of that aside, 10 days post-op, my incisions still hurt a little bit. More so the bigger ones where the drain and the big incision was on your left side. I have 7 incision sites total. I'm not sure if that's more or than you would normally have, considering I had a second surgery. I don't think that they made another incision at that second surgery, but I'm not sure, so you could have less. But I have 7, including the drain and the one that they packed gauze into. So those are the 2 that still hurt. It's just uncomfortable if I cough or sneeze or move slightly or suddenly or like hit my stomach off something. That's when it hurts a lot. But general day to day, it's just mild discomfort. I haven't taken any painkillers in a couple of days, except for Tylenol, which I actually haven't taken for a couple of days either, because the pain is not terrible. But what I will tell you today, what I noticed today, is how easily I'm tired. And not fall asleep tired. Like, oh my God, I'm winded. Oh my God, I have to sit down. So at this point, I can't make it up a flight of stairs without getting winded. Now I'm overweight, so I would get a little winded after stairs anyway. But now I get halfway up a flight of stairs and I actually have to pause and take a couple of breaths. Not because I'm extremely unwinded and I can't make it, but because of the blood clot in my lung, I don't want to risk anything. So I do get more winded going up the stairs. Constantly sipping on water is very, very, very important, because even on a full fluid diet, you think you're getting enough water, and you think that because your meal is liquid, you can drink at the same time. You can't. It still causes severe discomfort and quick trips to the bathroom. So even when my meals are liquid, because as they are right now, I try not to drink 15-20 minutes before, and I try to drink not up to a half an hour after, just so I don't have that discomfort. I've had it twice and it's really awful. So between those meals, you have to sip. You can't chug your water. You can't take large gulpfuls because you'll throw it up. So get a big bottle with the measurements on it. Don't use a straw. Don't use a sports bottle top. Just drink out of a cup. You actually get more that way. So that's my tip from me to you. Back to being tired. I was folding laundry today. It's the first real thing that I've done since I've been home. And I got halfway through a basket of clothes and I had to stop. I was tired. Like my body felt tired. So I'll do the rest later. But it's wild how quickly you get winded. Oh, sorry. And how quickly you get tired and distracted, apparently. Luckily, I've been tolerating most of the food that I've been eating. Actually, everything that I've tried to eat. I had 2 bouts of nausea, one in the hospital and one at home. Other than that, I haven't had any issues with tolerating food. I find myself the last 2 nights with a severe amount of anxiety. Now, I've taken pills my whole adult life for depression and anxiety, and I find myself, and not anxiety in my mind, at least it doesn't feel in my mind, although I'm sure that it is. I have to switch hands because my arm is getting tired from holding up the phone. So I find myself when I'm trying to go to sleep that I'm tired. Like I can't keep my eyes open. But my body wants to move. Monday night was the first night it happened. Monday night was the first night I was able to sleep in bed. I slept in a recliner up until then because it hurt too much to lay down. But I'm sleeping in bed now. That was nice. But before I could get to sleep, I walked around for a good hour and a half. I would lie down, try to get to sleep. I'd need to move. So I'd get up and I'd walk around. I'd lay down, couldn't get to sleep. I'd get up and I'd walk around. And it's wild. I just felt antsy. My limbs felt antsy. Like I had to move. And it happened again last night. It wasn't as severe. I didn't have to walk around for as long, but it still happened. So I read somewhere that the new stomach it's hard to digest pills. And since my anxiety medication is pills, I wonder if that's what's causing the issue. I have an appointment next week. It's the earliest one I could get into with my doctor, so I'll ask him then. But I don't have anxiety during the day, just when I want to go to sleep, which sucks. And it makes my body feel like I need to move. I don't know if anybody out there has ever felt that. It's like anybody with restless legs will know, because you feel restless. Your body feels restless and it feels like it needs to move, but your eyes are so tired and you're walking around like a zombie. I'll get this yawning under control, I promise. One last thing I wanted to mention is how difficult I find it controlling my body temperature. So 1 minute I could be cold. The next minute I'm cold and clammy and sweaty. And then all of a sudden I'm warm and sweaty, but my hands are cold. It's random. Last night, Corey thought I was having hypothermia because my temperature was below 95, which is not great. Luckily it got up to 97 shortly thereafter, but I actually took it and it was 90, which must have been a malfunction or something. But I took it again after that and it was 94, and then it was 95, and then it was 96, and that was over a couple of hours. So but I was sweating if you get that. I was sweating, but my core body temperature was 95 for an hour. It's weird. I find it very difficult to regulate my temperature now. Right now I'm cold, yet I'm sweating. I don't know. So that's the update. Day 10 post-op. I think so. Yeah. What did I say? 10 days? Yeah. Day 10 post-op.